to Avorion. It's been about 2 weeks since I've even touched this game. I haven't really had time to record since the last episode. I've been rather busy at work. I worked all week last week, all 5 days. Just barely got the video edited Saturday night, midnight, or Sunday morning, midnight. And then I didn't even get the video properly uploaded until I think it was Monday, about probably 6 a.m. was probably about the time I got it uploaded. Essentially, I tried uploading it a couple times, but my browser kept crashing every time I tried uploading it, so I'm looking into other ways of uploading videos. So I haven't even launched Avorion. There are a couple changes real quick before we get into the actual video. Throughout this week, I'm going to try something new here. I'm going to go ahead and that's an expensive ass right there. I just barely have enough for it, but I'm not going to get it. Anyway, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to record some other games that I'm playing through as well. There's a mod pack for Minecraft. I don't believe it's part of FTV. It's Invasion. I was watching Direwolf's videos about the game or the mod pack, and I actually rather liked it, and I've been playing a little bit of it. It is rather annoying and obnoxious, some of the noises to it, but I kind of enjoy it a little bit. Unless I can rope Tub into playing it with me, I am going to be playing it alone. I'll ask him about that later tonight. As well, speaking of Tub, we will be playing tanks. We've been playing tanks for a long time now. We don't have anything on our ship. World of Tanks I'm referring to, by the way. And essentially, which one is this one? It's a detection range. Oh, what was I saying? There we go. Essentially, I'm going to record World of Tanks when me and him play it together. We play it pretty much every night, especially after work. So, and some funny stuff does tend to happen. So I figure why not actually try to play some of that. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks though since I have made a video, and it's been 2 weeks since I played this game. So yeah, I probably should have searched through those. I don't know if there's been any updates. I don't know what's going on. I just remember building this ship last episode and reviewing it kind of a little bit. I guess I completely forgot even to add the guns and mining turrets to the ship. So once I'm done figuring out what I'm going to actually put on the ship, I will be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back. We got the ships, or the weapon systems all set up. We got our main weaponry, our mining drones. They're not like set up the best, and then we got our main actual miner. I haven't tested out how well it does actual mining. I don't really know what point we're gonna have to this episode as far as actually doing stuff. I suggest we just move inward to the galaxy's core. Not to the core, but maybe get to a place more prone to have titanium equipment and stuff, and more, maybe even get to a place that has nanite, neonite, however you pronounce it, the green stuff, as it's we're just gonna go ahead and quickly mine through this stuff as its main resource, or as a part or a secondary rare resource or whatever. Just, we need to get better materials. We need to start actually getting towards the end of the game. I would say I might be comfortable actually bringing the ship into combat, maybe versus maybe the pirate boss. I don't know. But that was a large burst of weapon fire right there. I'm going to head over here, and I'm going to deal with some of this stuff here. Or try to. It is just the Zotan. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Hopefully this video... you might hear in a minute some thunder. We are in the middle of a storm, and I do have the windows open. That's another thing I was going to mention here about this, about these recordings here. It's incredibly hot in my room right now, due to the weather. We're actually getting into spring somewhat, so we're actually getting hit quite a bit here. I don't like it. Anyway, it's getting rather hot out. I've got the windows open, so you're gonna hear a car pass by occasionally. The fire whistles go off. We live right outside, right next to them, so you'll hear those quite clearly as well. Never mind, I do not trust practicing against the pirate boss yet. We're not doing nearly enough damage. Turn the mining drones on just to do a little bit more. No. Actually, we were doing a little bit more damage that way. That's kind of strange. This is very intuitive combat, definitely. I mean, requiring so much input here right now. It also occurs to me that we don't actually have enough gunners to support my ship, so I might not be using one or two of the guns. I think I'm using 2 of the guns right at the moment. So maybe after the ship dies, I'll land at the station, get some gunners. It's a purple paint, not a legendary, unfortunately. It wish it was a legendary, but no such luck. That ship's died. We gained some rep. We'll go ahead and collect some of this stuff that flew off of them. I don't know if we collected that green. We did not collect the green. I saw the green. We're gonna go back for the green, and we're gonna find a place that has gunners for hire. I was gonna say sail, but that didn't sound right to me. Let's see. Hire crew. You don't have gunners. You got some gunners. So we'll head down to this resource station. Now, it's been 2 weeks since I played this video. I'm going to repeat myself again. I don't recall the ship's stats. I don't recall how fast it slows down. I essentially completely unfamiliar with the game yet again. 2 weeks is a long time not to play it. And I'm used to like World of Tanks controls, playing that, stuff like that. So, right now I can tell you, I am not flying this as efficiently as I could. I could have gone full speed there and probably had enough time to slow down and stop. Yeah. So the brakes on this thing are much better than they were, but they still take a little bit to slow the ship down and bring it to a complete stop. Now we are going to need 1 more gunner, it looks like. Maybe 2. There we go. We're at 100% with gunners. Again, I just saw a flash of light outside, so we might have lightning coming in, or thunder coming in. No clue. Let's get a move on. First off, let's see. Yeah, I was definitely not using all of my guns last time. Now I'm using all my guns. Anyway. Where are we at? We are over here. I want to say, let's at least try to get to this far corner by the end of the episode. It's going to require me cutting a lot because I am going to be jumping on my own between sectors. I do want to head here. Since there's going to be a lot of travel, I'm not going to record every jump because it's a lot of waiting and sitting around and just kind of being really slow. Where is our jump point? There's our jump point. There we go. I've got a couple ideas for future videos, and I've got a thumbnail for this series of videos I want to use. I'm going to try to aim to put up 1 Avorion video a week still, but as well I'm going to have hiccups is what I'm going to do. As well, I'm going to try to get maybe another video, say World of Tanks or something, up a week as well. I don't know. We'll find out. As of right now, I don't think there was anything important in this sector, or at least our ship did not say there was. And I do have this this thing here, and yeah, nope, nothing. And we should be using that one. So there's nothing important here, so we're gonna go ahead and jump out to the next sector, which will be let's say we wanted to head up this way, so we're gonna jump right there. Anyway, I'm gonna continue maybe along this path here, jump towards some of the green ones, see what we find until we get to here. Once we get there, if there's nothing important, we'll do some mining. I'll come back. Stuff. There should be something important along the way there, hopefully, instead of me just jumping between sectors. Yeah, right now we're in an empty sector, so that's not very fun. I'll be back in a little while. Alright, we just jumped into a pirate sector. We've valuables detected. Let's go ahead and nuke this guy here. He's gonna be a little prick. Ooh, he dropped an exotic. Be sure to get that. Between the last... I jumped 2 times between the last recording. Essentially, between 2 of those jumps, I upgraded some of our armor to titanium. So we have a little bit better armor as far as that is considered. I'll turn here. I do see a decently sized titanium asteroid. I'm hoping we're gonna miss this guy. Oh, this guy here is gonna shoot at me. I don't mind shooting 1 guy. I don't know about 2. We are taking care of these guys rather quickly now with our upgraded weaponry, but still, I'd rather not get damaged if I can help it. I forgot to see completely what that guy dropped. Anyway, there's another ship down and another target. Let's move on to the next one. Another one just engaged. I think 2 more just engaged, actually. Nope, just the 1. Nope, 2. We're doing good so far with this brawling, though. I don't think we've lost the block yet, but it's kind of hard to tell. Trying to get his engine so he stops moving so quickly. I do have a salvaging gun, or a salvaging beam later. Alright, we're taking too much damage here. I'm gonna bug out for a minute. Yeah. Taking in a couple at once is okay, but there's 5, 6 of us, 6 of them on me down there, so let's go ahead and take this guy out. I see some titanium in the sector. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little quick sweep of the sector, mine through it once we clear these guys out. There's at least 1 large asteroid as well. Hopefully, the goal is to not take as much damage as we gain from the sector as far as titanium goes. There we go. Okay, we gotta turn back around. There we go. Let's collect these things. I see a turret and a thingamabob. What was that we gained anyway? No, wrong one. It'd be under crew, wouldn't it? Or not crew, player menu. There we go. Let's get rid of you. It was an exceptional, not an exotic, mining turret. So we'll probably install that over one of the ones we currently have. This guy here is rather close. We should be able to open fire on him and start hitting him soon. There we go. A couple shots are getting through. There's some more lightning outside. I don't know if you guys are actually hearing that or not. Alright, so we'll just start whittling them down essentially here. Alright, let's raise up to this guy here. Start shooting him down a little bit. Once this guy is dead, I'm going to jump out a little bit. Or not jump out, but move quickly. There we go. We have lost a block now. That's a lot of dinks I'm hearing. And we got an exceptional high-tech trading system, which is nice. Alright. The issue is this, is they keep getting all balled up in one little group there. What blocks we got missing here? We've got that, which is... that would be a bad one to lose, because if they actually manage to get a shot down there, then we lose part of our thrusters. That was a little target for them to actually hit, too. Gotta wait a couple seconds to repair. In the meantime, I see a blue over in the over yonder, so I'm gonna head over towards that. And pray to God I don't hit an asteroid, because I am not a good driver. pilot, I suppose would be the proper term here. Let's speed over this direction. Yep, and down, up. Alright, aim right at it. Awesome, we got it. It's a blue mining turret, iron. Actually, it's rather not that well, not that good. Anyway, repair. That there. Repair ship. I don't have enough titanium to do that, so that's not good. It's already going to require 1,000 titanium to repair the ship. So I'm going to say we're going to keep these guys on the move. Why don't we go ahead and try to claim the asteroids, mine a little bit here while I can. But otherwise, I don't think my armor is going to hold up long enough for me to actually do much. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. I wonder if there's anything else important in this sector. I don't see any other large asteroids off the top of my head. Let's remove you, put you back in. Oh, not you. Not you. You. Alright, there's nothing else of importance in this sector except for the titanium, which, if I can select the right things, I'll go ahead and try to mine here as quickly as I can so I can bug out. Speaking of bugging out, we'll be heading that direction. So in the new mod pack, not the new mod pack, the invasion mod pack, you have to right click in order to pick everything up for Minecraft. It just seems really odd, but I have this habit. I'm not doing it now. I'm actually resisting the urge to do it, but I just really want to right-click to pick up some of these ore chunks. Or resource chunks. Alright, there's a good deal of titanium. Actually, if I want, let's go over to an iron asteroid right quick. Let's go over to that big iron asteroid, actually. Head down and then back up. Okay, I was selected. There's actually quite a bit of iron in this sector that I see. I don't know where my prograde is looking at right now. Where am I heading? I'm heading that way. Alright, well I need to turn back around. I need to head that way. There we go. This should give me plenty of iron. I don't know what it is with these big asteroids, but they don't like to render that they've lost blocks for some odd reason. Alright, just in that little bit, I got over 1,000 iron. And just in that little bit, I took some decent damage. So, boost away this way. Ooh, don't do that, Bill. Try to ram asteroids here in the ship at full speed. Not good. Even though I have the damage thing turned down. The collision damage turned down. Alright, you know, I see a green over there. Is it worth risking it? Not really. I'm gonna jump out. I know there's another titanium asteroid somewhere in there, but I don't think it's worth the risk right at the moment. So, well, that's a nice little planet there. I do already have a pretty picture, though, for a thumbnail that I like to use. So, yep. Let's see what the repair cost in total is. A good amount. Although the cost lessened. The heck. Okay. So, I'm going to continue. We're going to keep jumping. Try to get over to this corner here. Hopefully, by the end of the episode. We're not going to make it. I'm going to guess we're going to make it to about here by the end of the episode. I'll be back when something else interesting happens. we'll continue upgrading the ship along the way. Of course, I will probably skip any mining we have to do. So we're in this empty sector at the moment, waiting for a recharge, and I have been upgrading. Oops, I guess I alt-tabbed or something. What did I do? Oh, I opened the chat menu, that's what I did. I have been upgrading the ship's armor. We run out of titanium already from the repairs and stuff. Most of the, what is it, Star Royal Blue? Or Dodger Blue. Infinity Dodger Blue colors have been upgraded to titanium with the exception of the engine bays and some of the underbelly. Anyway, I've noticed that even though you have it set to the transform tool, the block you're transforming, if you hover over it, it doesn't tell you what how it's going to affect your ship. So it's kind of a guessing game of what all you're doing. Let's see what the next sector has in it. I'm going to guess empty space because it didn't have any blips in it. Yeah. So, be back in a little bit. Hopefully we'll find something interesting. If not, I'll end the episode. We've gotten about 15 minutes of recording time, which is what I usually aim for. I don't usually hit it. Usually I go over. Actually, there are some green here. I think that set us back more than it would bring us forward, though, if I did that. So we're going to avoid doing that. We're going to keep going up a little bit because it'll bring us closer to the galaxy. I'd say more efficiently, since as long as we're in these two blocks, I think that'd be more efficiently to get to the center of the galaxy. Because where'd you got, what, 4 blocks here? 5 blocks I can't count. If you do it diagonal, you've got still technically 5 blocks, but they're longer. And you got like zigzags you have to go through. Don't listen to me, I don't make any sense. And here we are again. We're in a mass sector, hidden mass sector, and already I see a lovely little wormhole. With some people around it that I don't know how to pronounce their faction name. Got hiccups too. Nothing else around here, and that's gonna boost our journey up quite a bit, so we're just gonna fly right into that. I did switch out some of the weapons as well on our ship and upgrade our ship a little bit. We got a green turret upgrade instead of that white one on there now, as well as switching out the trading one for the exceptional one. Yeah, I'm making a whole lot of sense right now. What I did was I took out this and replaced it with that, and I took out this and replaced it with that. So that gave us an extra slot and gave us better trading systems. We have 4 mining turrets now, which means we need to get some more mining people. My ship is flying for some odd reason, needs to not do that. Yeah. We found out in the middle of bloody nowhere. But if we enter these coordinates next to us here, once we finally get the ability to jump, hopefully we won't wind ourselves up in a system with pirates, because we're probably completely outdated. Why am I moving? There we go. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. We have a smuggler hideout, a smuggler, and in fact, we have some valuable objects detected. So, I'd like to see what mining or what zone we've kind of ended up in, if we're going to see a lot more titanium now or nothing. I see 3 things of titanium. I think we have ended up in a better sector. I think I'm going to leave the episode off on that, joining into the sector. Maybe we can figure out what exactly we've found that's valuable here. Unfortunately, this entire sector is covered in a very thick, hazy fog, which is annoying. So it's strategic mode, or whatever it's called. I don't see anything off the bat that is valuable. Then again, in this mode, it isn't exactly always easy to find these things, although with the sun the way it is, That object there, ooh, that is valuable to me anyway. I wonder if it's talking about that. I wouldn't think so. I think there's a stash hidden somewhere around here, but I am just not seeing it in this view. And actually, there it is. So we'll head out towards that asteroid and collect that stash, see what's in it. Fingers crossed pirates don't jump into the sector before I mine some of that asteroid, because that would make me very unhappy.